Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's training. Like always, if you have any questions, you can always just ask those questions. All right, I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to jump right in. Like I said, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're actually going to build a funnel. All right, so we are going to build a new funnel. This is my ClickFunnels account. You can see I made about $7,000 this past week with ClickFunnels. In the last 3 months, I've made about $66,000 with ClickFunnels in the last 3 months. All right. This particular funnel that we're going to build today, there's probably not going to be any money that happens in this funnel. Most likely not going to actually sell anything in this funnel. Although we may add something for sale so that after we give something to somebody for free and they're feeling all great, they're feeling all warm and fuzzy inside because they got something for free, at that time, we can ask them if they want to buy something, and maybe they'll buy something. If not, we're going to go ahead and collect their email address, and then at some point in our lives, if we ever decide that we want to actually write email series and actually do some email marketing, then we can email stuff to them, and then drive them back to other funnels that actually sell stuff, and then maybe they can buy our stuff right up. And if they don't buy our stuff right up, no big deal. It's not a big deal if they don't buy our stuff up. So as always, if you have any questions during the whole process, just ask those questions during the process, and your questions will be answered. All right? And yes, in case you're wondering, yes, this does say that Spencer Meekum bought something from me. The one and only internet famous Spencer Meekum, he did actually join my partnership, and that's great. That's awesome. Thanks, Spencer. You're amazing. All right, so we're going to actually build a funnel. So we're just going to come to funnels over here. You guys will need a ClickFunnels account if you want to build these types of funnels, because they're built on ClickFunnels. So if you don't have a ClickFunnels account, you can just go to clickfunnels.com and you can purchase one right up, or you can use my affiliate link and you can buy it under me so I can make a little bit of money. That would be awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is in this funnel, like I said, all we're going to try to do in this funnel is really collect email addresses. That's the main thing that we want to do. We want to collect email addresses so that we can actually build our list, and we can essentially build our list up so that we can get free traffic, and our cost to acquire a customer can actually be free. If we give stuff away for free to people, it's going to be really easy to advertise. What I like to say is you guys go to the grocery store and you see, when you're at the grocery store, you see those people and they're giving away like free samples of some food. They don't have to do a lot of marketing to get you to come and eat their free food, right? As soon as you see that there's free cookies, you just go over there and you're like, fuck yeah, I want a free cookie, and you eat up that free cookie. Well, they don't have to spend a lot of marketing money to give you those cookies for free. It's really cheap for them to actually give you those cookies for free. And now once they do that, they actually acquire a customer. Well, they acquire a potential customer that they can then market to later and get to buy their stuff. And if you follow this mechanism, you can see all over the internet world by the real marketers. Keep in mind, I'm not a marketer, but the real marketers, they actually do this all the time. They give you something for free so that they can acquire your email address, and then it doesn't actually cost them any money to market to you. And then whenever you actually buy something from them, their cost to acquire a customer is really, really low. So we're going to call this group convert. Now, I will tell you something that I have done. It's going to be a little secret. I'll tell you something that I've actually done in the past. I'm not going to do it here, but something that I've done in the past is I actually like to name my funnels. I like to name my funnels the actual URL that a user can find my funnel at. All right. So I like to name all my funnels with the URL that a user could go actually find that funnel at, because what I like to do, and what's been part of my growth strategy, and what's allowed me to actually make over $60,000 in the last 90 days through ClickFunnels, is whenever I make sales, I like to take just a screenshot of my dashboard and go into the ClickFunnels group and post that screenshot of my dashboard and talk a little bit about what I did in order to make that sale. Now, people in the ClickFunnels group, they see that social proof. They see, okay, this dude's made $60K, or this dude's made $1,000 or $2,000 this week, and they actually read my post, and then they look at my picture. Well, when they look at my picture, they can actually see all the URLs for all my funnels, so they can actually go in and they can check them out, all right? So they can go in, and it's like a little secret way that I can post my links inside ClickFunnels without actually posting my links inside ClickFunnels and without getting kicked out of the group. So that is a little pro tip that you can do. I do it all the time, and that's how I've been able to sell so much stuff. All right? So we're going to build this funnel. Now, I do know that in order to build this funnel, we are going to need something. And one of the things that we're going to need is we're going to need an email list. So before we actually build the funnel, we're going to go in and create our email list. All right? So we're going to add a new list here. Now, if you guys don't have Actionetics, if you're not on the 297 account with ClickFunnels, you're not going to have access to all this. I would personally, whether you use my affiliate link or whether you go directly to ClickFunnels and buy from ClickFunnels directly, I really don't give a fuck. But I would definitely recommend that you upgrade to Actionetics and you use Actionetics because it works hand in hand with ClickFunnels. It is going to make your life easier. All right? So I do use Actionetics because I realize that if I spend the $297 a month, it's going to save me so much time, and I value my time more than I value a stupid $297. So I'm going to create a group convert list. I'm going to call it group convert opt-ins. I'm going to give it a group tag called group convert. Now you can make this a smart list if you want, or you cannot make it a smart list. That's completely up to you whether or not you want to do that. So I'm not going to make it a smart list. We'll get in, if you guys are actually in my ClickFunnels training, we'll get in later on what smart lists are and how you actually use them. I'm not going to actually use it for this. All right, so now I've got a group convert. Now I've got a group convert list. All right. So your opt-in page. Your opt-in page. What is your goal with your opt-in page? Well, your goal with your opt-in page is to get fucking people to opt in. That's it. Your goal is to get people to opt in, to give you their email address. Now, several people will tell you studies show that the highest converting opt-in pages, you just only ask somebody for their email. That's it. You don't even ask them for their name, nothing. You just ask them only for their email. If you want to do that, you can do that. I prefer to ask people for their names. ClickFunnels is awesome because they give you a lot of templates, all right? So there's a lot of pre-made templates already. If you don't want to use a pre-made template, then, then you can just start from scratch and you can build a blank one. So I'm just going to go in and just keep in mind your opt-in pages should be relatively simple, all right? So they should be relatively simple. You do not want to bombard a user with a bunch of fucking information here. You just want to spark their curiosity, okay? So you really want to spark their curiosity. So I'm going to go in, and I like to pick, I like to pick these little simple ones right here. So I'm going to pick this one right here. And this one I think is going to be good enough for me, all right? So we're just going to go in and edit this. And remember, like I said, what you're trying to do here is just spark curiosity, get people curious enough to give you their email address is what you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to be curious enough to give you their email address. So I'm just going to say, are you a Facebook group owner wanting to automate? What did I say earlier? Hold on, let me just fucking look and see what I said earlier because it was pretty good. Now this is where I actually struggle with myself. I struggle with here, it says this will help you manage and monetize your group. All right. So are you a Facebook group owner wanting to manage and monetize your Facebook groups on autopilot without needing any technical skills? All right, so I'm probably not going to ask that question. I'm probably just going to say Facebook group owners wanting to manage and monetize. I can't spell worth of shit. No big deal. I've got a spell check. Fuck, how did I spell monetize? Let's ask Google how you spell monetize. Okay, monetize. It's monetize, not monetize. Monetize your Facebook groups on autopilot without needing any. So I'm just going to say, learn how Facebook group owners manage and monetize their Facebook groups on autopilot without needing any technical skills. All right, so I think that's good. I think I'm still, fuck it, I think I finally got it. Autopilot, that's not correct. Autopilot, great. And so I think I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller here. There we go. So I'm just going to tell them this is going to be free, so they don't need to worry about me. All right. Now, also the great marketers, they say that you should just include secrets all the time. You should say the word secrets all the time because everybody likes secrets. All right, so I'm pretty much done here. All right, so I'm just going to change this to a marketing effort by John Long. So that's what I like to use there. And just make sure that this is done. Name, I'm going to require your name. If you don't want to give me your name, fuck you. I'm not giving you any free software. All right, this is also required. Great. So that's done. All right. So I'm just going to copy and paste this stuff inside here. And if you don't see that little SEO thing, you can always come get it over here from this SEO metadata. This allows you to actually put in all your SEO metadata. If you want to actually put in an image URL, you can put in an image URL here. I'm going to put in an image that I already have saved right in here. And remember, at any time, if you have any questions whatsoever, just go in and actually ask those questions. It's no big deal. I'm happy to answer all your questions, even if they're stupid questions. All right? So there, I've added in that image. Now I can actually share this link here. All right? You can edit it however you want. Obviously, we can go preview it and see how it actually looks. Make sure that it looks pretty, and it does. It's nice and simple, so it's not like we're asking for a lot of information here. The user's attention span is going to be really easy for them to understand what's going on here. We're not putting too much information here. Joe, you're awesome. Thank you so much for telling me how to fucking spell, because I'm an idiot. There. I spelled it. Shit. All right. It says that's just not correct, but fuck it. I'm going to leave it right there. Now, I would recommend that if you're going to do this camel case stuff, then don't look like a moron and do it all camel case, or don't do any camel case. So don't camel case some and not camel case the last. If you don't know what camel case is, well, what I'm doing right now, this is camel case. Not sure what psychological effect that this has on people, but a lot of people like to do this. They're the marketing experts, not me, so I just go with the flow and just kind of do the shit that they do, all right? So they're going to do this, I'm going to do this, because that's what a lot of people are expecting, so we're just going to give them what they're expecting, all right? There we go. All right, learn how Facebook group owners manage and monetize their Facebook groups on autopilot without needing any technical skills. All right, enter your info to get these secrets. All right, done. So there you go. It's that simple. Now this one's done. Now, one thing that I want you to understand here is now that we've actually went in and we created our list first, we can come over here, we can go into integrations, and we can connect an integration, and we're going to connect action edits. We're going to add an action. We're going to add this user to a list, and we're going to go in and actually add them to group convert opt-ins, so that now whenever they actually opt in, then they're going to be opted in. And now James says that there's a feature in ClickFunnels to do this automatically. So I would say over here probably text transform. You'll be able to put everything in uppercase or capitalized. You could probably just use that capitalized, and then you don't actually have to do that manually, right? You don't have to be an idiot like me. You can just come in here. There's so many features in ClickFunnels, so you can just come over here. You can just come over to the advanced. So that just means that you can essentially go in and, you know, add even more words. And I'm not actually capitalizing stuff. I'm just actually writing, and as I write, ClickFunnels is automatically camel casing everything for me. And the reason that it's doing that is because I've went over here to this guy, I've clicked settings, I've went over to this advanced, and I've changed this text transform to capitalize. You can see that there's so many different additional features that you can use and you can play around with to make this even prettier. I don't want to spend a lot of fucking time here because I'm going to give you guys something for free. So because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time here, and I noticed that a lot of funnels, even, you know, some of the most successful funnels out there, if you look at them, they look stupid and they look like the person that built them didn't spend a whole lot of time actually building the funnel, and they didn't, like, you know, get the funnel perfect. They just kind of threw the funnel up as quick as possible and said, fuck it. And those things have actually been relatively successful. All right. So I'm going to save everything. Remember, we do have our integration here. We do have our actual integration here where that integration is hooked up to Actionetics, and we're going to add a user to a list, and we're going to add them to that group convert opt-in. Now, anybody that actually opts in here, they are going to be added to that list. Great. So we got a list of people that are opting in to our opt-in thing. Great. So that's going to happen. Now, I do want you to also know here that you do have an automation tab here, and you could also do the same thing that we did with that integration. You could also do that right here in this new action. All right. So you can give an action name, you know, add to list. You can give a condition of everybody, and we could have added them to a list, and then we could have just added them to that group convert opt-ins if we wanted to. All right. So we could have done that same exact thing that we just did over there. We could have just done that here in the automations. If you want to automate an email going out as well, so that whenever somebody actually opts in, they're going to get an email as soon as they opt in, then you can automate that. And we do want to send them an email. All right. So I'm going to send them an email. My name's going to be fucking John. That's my name. I'm going to put a tier 5 there so that they understand. And I'm going to say, what am I going to say? I'm going to say manage and monetize your Facebook group on autopilot for free. All right. I'm going to use this SMTP configuration. If you don't know how to set up an SMTP configuration, it's pretty straightforward and it's pretty easy. And during the training, I'm going to be showing you how to actually do that, but I'm not going to show you how to do it in this video. And I'm going to send it to everybody who actually opts in. And you don't really have to worry about this send only to subscribers active in past X days, because you know every single subscriber that opts in here, they're going to be active because they just opted in. All right. So I'm going to pick some template. I'm not sure what template that I want to pick because I haven't even thought about the content of my email. So fuck it. Let's use this one. All right. So that template's selected. So we're going to create that email. So now that we created that email, we're going to open up this editor right here. All right. I like to go in and actually edit this and change it to my logo. The one thing that I don't like about ClickFunnels is they don't let you search files, and they don't let you actually delete images that I'm unaware of once you load them up. So hey, look, it's Catlin. What's up, Catlin? Catlin's cool. I got his picture. I store his picture there in ClickFunnels. Look, there's Dave right there. Hey, Dave. Got his picture too. Capturing all your guys' pictures. All right, so right now I'm just going to go in and try to find my my stupid logo here. I'm gonna try to find my logo. It would be nice if this was a little bit faster, but you know what? I don't want to bullshit you guys. You know, I want you guys to know that, I mean, building a funnel could be a quick process if you've done it several times. It could be a quick process. If you haven't done it a lot, it could take you a while. So you should be prepared that, you know, this is something that could take you a little bit of time, all right? So I'm going to come in over here and I'm going to give that group convert picture. There we go, group convert. Here's what you need to know. All right. And I'm just going to say some stuff like, hey, I don't want you to waste your money buying a product like group funnels when I can give you an even better product that will really help you manage and monetize your Facebook group for free. All right, so now I need to just go in and give these guys I need to give them a link to group convert. So let's just open up an incognito window and make sure that this is actually a link to group convert. Some of the functionality of Chrome is not available in an incognito window, no problem. So that is the actual right thing. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to double click on this guy. I'm going to click this link right up here. And whenever I click this link, I'm going to put in my hyperlink there, just like that. All right. Now then I also need to do something else, and I need to go in and find your members area for group convert. Whenever you actually get group convert, not only do you get group convert, but you also get an awesome, cool little members area. All right, so let me grab that membership area real quick. And let me just log out of that membership area. And let me just come in here and say, all right. So the same thing here. I'm just going to double click that. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put in my hyperlink. All right. I think I'm going to get rid of this stupid ass button because I don't need that stupid ass button. All right. And then what else do I need to do here besides give some email content? Shit, son. What else do I need to do here? What else do you get? You need to get the members area. You need group convert. Oh, and there's also a Facebook support group. All right, so let me grab that. Let me grab that Facebook support group. I believe there's a Facebook support group somewhere. Let me find that Facebook support group. Facebook support group. Facebook support group. Can't find it, so let me just go Google it. Group convert. Group convert, group convert, group convert, groups, groups, groups. Let's go to groups, and I'm going to find it real quick. There's a group convert. Group. There has to be a group convert group. I'm pretty sure there's a group convert group. Can't find it. I don't see it. So I'll have to actually add that in later because I just don't see it. I don't see it. Where could it be? Where could it be? Sorry. Should have had this information a little bit before, but I don't actually see. I know there's a private Facebook group that gives support. So I'll just, oh, you know what? It's in the members area. That's where it is. It's in the members area. Let me go find it real quick inside the members area. Let me just log in real quick. I'm gonna log in, and then I'm pretty sure in here is Facebook. There we go. Join this group right here. There we go. There is that group. Found it. Great. So also there is a Facebook group for support, and you can also request new features and additions to the group member. Join the group here. All right, so again, I'm just going to double click this, and I'm going to click that. I'm going to put in that URL, and that's pretty much done. All right. What will that software do? Well, I'm going to show you in just a second what that software is going to do. All right. We're going to actually take our video, and we're going to stick that video right on this landing page. All right. So, all right. So one more thing here. I'm going to put in another image. I'm going to put in another image here, and that image is going to be a picture of me and my wife kissing me. All right, because I believe that, you know, pictures like that, they start to create emotional connections with people, and they make people believe that, hey, this is a real person. So I'm going to put that in there, you know, and I'm just going to say, who am I and why am I giving you this for free? Shit, how to spell monetize again? Gotta go copy and paste monetize. Now this part here, you may want to actually think a little bit about this part, about the content, because this part's pretty important. Like the content that you put in, this part is pretty important. It's pretty important to have good content and not just have really stupid, shitty content like I create. So me personally, I'm not a content writer, so this is about the best I can do whenever it comes to writing content. This will be much faster and much simpler for you guys if you think about your content up front, and you kind of get your content written up front before you go into actually doing this. I just haven't put that much thought into it, and I just wanted to do it on the fly. All right, so I'm just going to get rid of this thing right here. All right, and then I'm just gonna put my little signatures here. And I'm gonna get rid of all this other shit down here that is just not needed. So if you don't know how to get rid of stuff, there's this little settings tab. You just click on delete row. And then I'm done here. So my email's done, so I'm gonna save it. If you wanna preview it and see what it looks like, you can just hit the preview button and you can see what everything looks like. You can make sure that everything works properly, the way that it actually should work. And I'm pretty sure that I did everything right the first time, so I'm just gonna save it and I'm gonna close it. And now you can see as soon as somebody actually opts in, not only am I going to add them to that list of group convert opt-in so that I actually have them on my list and I can continue to email them later. If you want, you could go in and you could add another action. And you could add an action and you can call it, add a tag. And you can just add a tag to these people, everyone that actually opts in. And you can just add a tag here. And then I'm not sure what this is, so I'm going to tag them, group convert. And you'll find out more later, like what tags allow you to do and help you do. A lot of the things that tags will actually help you do, and one of the good things about tags is if you actually create a memberships area, so if you create like a paid members area or a free members area, you can have specific content in your members area that's only available to people that have a specific tag applied to them instead of relying on purchases. So in your members area, if you get into actually creating a members area and you have info courses and stuff where you sell information from your brain, which is awesome, it's an easy way to make money. Find something that you're passionate about, find something that you enjoy doing that you would actually do for free, get knowledgeable in that topic, and then give out information and create a little course and then charge people for your information. And then you can kind of run that on autopilot, and that information you put in work once and then you keep making money over and over. Inside that course, whenever you create that course, you can have specific areas in that course, specific content in that course that's only available to people who purchase certain products, or that's only available to people who have certain tags, all right? So there, I'm going to add that tag to those people. So now what's going to happen is all these people are going to get this email, and then they're also going to get this tag added to them. Now we're going to move on to our thank you page. And on that thank you page, what are we going to do? Well, we're just going to tell them, thanks. And we're going to give them a little bit of information. So we're going to find like something like this looks pretty good. Something like this looks pretty good, actually. I think myself. If you don't know what it looks like, just click the thing, and I think this actually looks clean and good. There's Russell Bronson. Hey, buddy.
Hey, this is Russell again. Thank you so much for the webinar. I hope you loved it.
Yeah, we loved it. All right. So this one looks good. It doesn't look bad. So I haven't even put any thought of what I'm going to do here whenever I thank them. Basically, whenever I thank them, I'm going to essentially show them a video about Group Convert so they can understand about Group Convert, what it does, give them a little bit of information about that, and then just tell them to check their email that, I've just emailed them all the information that they need, all right? So I think for my intents and purposes, this one's going to be great, so I'm just going to pick this one, all right? Now the only thing that I need to do here is I need to go to my personal profile, and then I kind of have a few options. I can either come down here to my profile where I just actually made a video about Group Convert. I can come over here and I can embed this right here if I want. So I can just actually embed this thing right here. And I can just grab that guy right there. And then I can use that in this. And essentially what I can do is I can just replace this video. So I can either replace this video, or what I can do is I can upload that video to YouTube, all right? So if I want to embed this, I'm just going to use a custom JavaScript. If I want to upload that video to YouTube, well, you can easily do that. You can download this you can download this plugin right here. It's called fbdown.net, all right? This is it right here. So you can just Google this plugin right here called Video Downloader Plus. You can just Google that, or you can just go to fbdown.net. And you can add this to Google Chrome, and whenever you add this to Google Chrome, it puts these little download buttons on your videos, and you can just click download, and then that's going to take you to the actual video. And then you can just click this download your video thing, and then you can just click download. All right, that will actually download your video, and your video will get downloaded, and then you can just upload that to YouTube, and you can use the YouTube video if you want to do that. All right, I think myself, I'm just going to go in and put this. I think I'm just going to put this in here. And in order to do that, what I need to do is essentially go in and I need to do something like this and say div. All right. So I think I'm just going to do that. And make sure that that looks good. And you can see there's my video.
What's up, Facebook? Hopefully you guys are having.
All right, so now I don't need this other video right here because I've got a video that already works. So I can just come in here and I can get rid of this video right here. Like I said, if you would prefer not to do a Facebook embed and you would prefer just to have a YouTube video, then you can do what I did. You can just download that. Glenn, I'm not sure, or Obed, I'm not sure what link you were actually asking for, my friend. So I don't know what link to give you because I'm not sure which one you were asking for. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna say smart people use fucking software. And that's right, smart people do fucking use software. That's what smart people do. They use software. So I'm gonna come right back over here. I save this. And then I'm just gonna come right back up here. I'm gonna open this up just so I can remember what's on this page right here. And I'm gonna come back over here. And then I'm gonna edit this page some more because I'm almost done with it, all right? So learn how Facebook group owners. So I'm just going to come over here and I'm going to say, smart group owners use software. And then I might just come over here and just change this font size a little bit, just like that. All right, and say smart group owners use software. I'm going to have my custom HTML here. And then I probably won't need this button at all. And I'm just going to add another little thing right here, another little sub-headline that's going to say, that's right, most of the group owners And then I'm going to come in here and add another little thing right here. And it's going to be another little sub-headline. Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to do that. And it's just going to say, watch this video to see how software can help you manage and monetize your Facebook group. All right, so that's pretty much done there. That thing's pretty much done there. Okay, and you want the link on how to get this. So I'm just going to give you this link right here. All right, so there's your link. That's how you can. This is the Google Chrome plugin that you can use to just download your videos from Facebook. You can do this to any video unless it has a privacy setting. All right, so you can use that on any video that you want unless it has a privacy setting. So I no longer need this. Don't need that. So now I'm just going to check this out. I'm going to save it. Now that it's saved, I'm going to preview it and see how everything looks. So I'm probably going to actually want to add in some some type of thing here where I can go in and move that like that, and actually even maybe put like a -20 in that fucker. All right, how do you know what to put in there? Just change your values and go preview it and see how it looks. I think it can actually, I think it can actually be a lot closer to that thing. So I'm just going to put in a -60 there, and I'm going to save that up. And I think that's getting pretty close to good. All right. Only thing I would say is this thing right here at the top. All right. So I don't need so much padding here at the top. So I'm going to remove some of that padding. So the only thing you basically need to know whenever you build funnels, you need to know a little bit of the basics of HTML and how CSS works and how the rows and how sections and rows and columns work and how margin and padding works. All right. So if you understand a little bit of that information, which we will be going over in the training, then you can pretty much build any type of landing page that you want to look however you want. So I like to have mine pretty minimal. I don't like to have a whole bunch of space. Like I don't think that there's going to be any need whatsoever for. I don't think there's going to be any need really. I don't really want my users to have to scroll so much. So since I don't want them to actually scroll so much, I'm going to keep editing this a little bit, and I'm going to make this, you know, a -80 here. And you could also probably go in and do that just by checking this guy's settings and looking at his bottom padding. So I see it has that bottom padding, so I'm going to just change that bottom padding there. And now I'll go in and actually preview him and see how great he looks. And he's looking a little bit better. He's fitting on the page, and that's pretty much what I want. All right. So so now I'm going to get rid of most of this stuff right here. All right, I'm going to get rid of that whole section right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a new section. I'm going to add a full width section, and it's going to come right down here at the bottom. And then in this section, I'm going to add a row. It's going to be a 1-column row. And in this thing, I'm going to add just a little subheading, and it's going to say a marketing effort by Sean Vaughn. All right, great. That's my marketing effort. And then I'm going to get rid of this stupid ass button because I don't need that button anymore. And then all I'm going to actually need is I'm going to need some more information that says something like this. I'm going to add a little bit of space here. Alright. So I want to give them enough information so that they know what to do next. So I want them to have enough information where they know what to do next and they understand that, you know, they should just go check their email address. And I probably want to get rid of this a little bit here because it's so big. So I'm going to get rid of this a little bit here, make it smaller. I'm going to make it much smaller like that. And then I'm also going to go in and I'm going to do some of this stuff where I'm just going to remove top margin, remove bottom margin, and then come into this section, the screen section, and do the same. I'm going to move this down to 5, and I'm going to move the top to 5. All right? I think that should be good. And I think I'm going to give a little bit more information here, and then I think I'm going to be done. All right? So everything pretty much fits on one page. Let's see how it looks on a mobile device. If it looks good on a mobile device. This does not look so great on a mobile device right here. So this video is not looking great on a mobile device. So since that video doesn't look great on a mobile device, what I would do is I would just wait until my little video downloads here. And once my video downloads here, then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to put this in a YouTube video. I like to do Facebook whenever I can, and I'll show you exactly how you can mitigate this, all right? What you can do is you can come in here and check it out. Here's what we can actually do. We can add this thing that's a video, all right? And then we can come over to this guy right here, and then we can make this guy desktop only. Great, and we can make this guy right here mobile only, all right? So now we've done that. Now we've got this guy, my Facebook video, that's only going to show up on the desktop version. If somebody's on a desktop, this is only going to show up on a desktop. And if they're on the mobile version, if they're on their phone, then instead of showing them the Facebook video, we're going to show them the YouTube video. I like to use the Facebook video as much as possible because whenever people watch the videos on the landing page, it also increases the amount of video views that I get on Facebook. Not that that fucking matters, because it doesn't matter, but that's what I like to do. If you want to do something different, well, toot your own horse, do whatever the hell you want to do, all right? So that's just how I like to do it. I like to use Facebook video as much as possible, and then if I can't use the Facebook video, I like to use the YouTube video, all right? So if you're wondering where that mobile only thing went, well, it went right over here. If you click on mobile only, you can see now on mobile only, this thing looks like that, all right? I've got that mobile only thing. So you can always switch between your desktop version, how are things gonna look on desktop, and how are things gonna look on your mobile version. And you just need to keep in mind that, you know, hey, on that mobile version, you want things to look as nice as possible. So that here in that mobile version, I'm just going to go in and actually make this negative as well. I'm going to make this like negative 80, or not negative 80, like negative 70, all right? Or maybe even negative 60. There we go. I'm going to give it like a negative 60. And this is going to look pretty good. I think that looks fine enough. My video is like almost done, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this video, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to call it Group Convert. All right, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, all I'm doing right now is having some orange juice. It's fresh orange juice made by my maid. It's really good. And I'm uploading that YouTube video that's going to actually go there. All right, so now I'm going to put in some content here. All right, put in some content. This is mostly unnecessary, but I'm going to put it in there anyways, just so you can see how it's done. It's pretty straightforward. I put in all my SEO data. And this is all pretty much done. All right, so all I need to do is actually wait on YouTube to finish publishing my video. Whenever YouTube's finished publishing my video, then I can just come in here and I can switch that this is going to be a YouTube video here. All right, and YouTube's doing its thing. It's almost done with my video. So YouTube's gonna finish uploading my video because it was a pretty quick video. Looks like it's at 95%. And then it will be done. And like I said, at any time you can ask any questions that you want. Again, this is what I use to download videos from YouTube. So this is what I use to download videos from, Facebook, not YouTube. I use this right here. It's called Video Downloader Plus. Not because it's my favorite, but honestly because it's the very first thing that I saw whenever I was Googling how to download my Facebook videos. This was the first thing that came up. I tried it out. It fucking worked. And since it worked, I decided, well, I'm not going to go search anymore for something that works because I already found something that works. So I did give you the link right in Facebook. I did give you the link right inside the Zoom chat as well. So you can just grab it from there. It's a pretty simple install. Once you install it, like I said, all your videos on Facebook will now have a little download button, and you can just download those videos, all right? I am waiting on this to get done. Once this is done, I'm pretty much done, I think, here. And I think the only other thing I may need to do is just go back over here to this desktop version and just say, you know, that's it. Check your email. Check your email. And then now I'm going to say, you know, something like, there we go, something just like that. And I add a new fucking button. So one thing that you do need to know, however, is whenever you're actually doing these guys, all right, whenever you're doing this YouTube video and it asks you for your YouTube URL, the URL that you want to actually put in there, you want to click share, and then this URL that you get right here, you want to use that URL. If you don't use that URL, your shit's not going to fucking work. So just trust me on it, use that URL. If you don't, your shit is not going to work. All right? Now that you use the right URL, your stuff's going to work. All right? So your stuff is going to work and you'll have working stuff. All right? Now you can preview this out and you can see if we're on the desktop version, everybody gets to see my nice little Facebook picture. All right? So everybody gets to see my nice little Facebook video. And if we switch over here, now they're seeing my YouTube video. As you can see, they're seeing my YouTube video. I think that this isn't so great for mobile here, really. To be honest, I think that's not so great for mobile, so you may want to actually optimize that. I think that for all intents and purposes, this is actually great. I think this is great for desktop, really, to be honest. I don't have any problems here. So, especially if I go in and get rid of this. If I get rid of this and we're pretty good, I could remove a little bit more of this, you know, blank space, or I could make these things a little bit, I could make these things a little bit smaller, but fuck it, I'm not going to do that. All right, so I'm just going to put in here, get more free software. And I'm just going to put eventually you'll buy something there. And then what am I going to do? Guess what? I'm going to come right back here to ClickFunnels. Somewhere out there, there is another way for you to get free software, and it's right here called the Tier 5 Mother Funnel. All right, so this is another way that you can actually get free software, and if you like the free software that you get, then you have the option to buy some software for $1 a day. $1 a fucking day. If you don't want to buy it, I don't give a fuck. Don't buy it. Just take the free shit if that's what you want to do. No big deal. All right. So we're going to send you there. And we're going to save that. All right. So I think we're about done here. All right. So I'm pretty sure we're almost done. Everything that we need. Everything looks great. The only thing I don't like is I don't like to scroll. All right, I don't like users having to scroll. That's one thing that I don't like that much. And I know one way that I could actually mitigate that is by, you know, removing this part down here. But I think for all intents and purposes, I think it's going to be fine. They just have to scroll a little bit. They click that. They're going to go to another thing. What the shit, son? I don't understand that. No page.error. Try that again. Not sure why that did that. That's why I like to preview stuff and make sure it's actually working. There we go. Now it's actually working just fine. All right, so all that looks good. The only thing, like I said, is what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to copy this real quick. And now that I've copied that, I'm going to take this guy right here and I'm going to say, hey guy, girl, whatever, you're now desktop only, and hey you're now mobile only. All right, so now that's mobile only. This guy's desktop only, the other guy's mobile only, and then I can go in and actually edit this a little bit. All right, so like I said, this is not looking so great. So since this isn't looking so great, I'm going to try to make it look a little bit better, because it just looks a little clunky here. And I think that looks just a little bit better. Not so much better. I mean, it doesn't make like a huge difference, but to me, I like it a little bit more because it's a little bit, it's a little bit more segregated, so I like it a little bit more. If you don't like it, well, then make a complaint about it, file a complaint. I do have a complaint box. You can put your complaints in there all day long, and you will always get the same response from me. That is, thank you for your complaint. All right, so now we're done, all right? And no, Joe, to answer your question, I don't think it really matters the way that you do your videos, whether you use your Facebook videos or whether you use your YouTube videos. I don't think it matters. To me, it's just a personal preference. I like to use my YouTube video. I like to use my Facebook videos whenever possible because most of the time whenever I embed my Facebook videos, it is a Facebook video that I have from my business page and not my personal page. And most of the time I'm running an ad to that video as well. So what I like to do, for example, is I'll run an ad. I'll put a video on my business page, on the John Vaughn business page. I'll upload a video there, and then I'll run advertisements to that video. So I'll just be looking for video views, and that's it. My ad will just be showing people that video, and then I'll have a link for them to go to a landing page. And whenever they get to that landing page, I want them to see that video again, the same video that they were just watching on Facebook. So that's just how I do it. I don't think that there's any particular best practice. And if there is, then, you know, I'm not a fucking marketer. I don't know what that best practice is. And I'm not going to sit and lie to you like, hey, I know what that best practice is, because guess what? I don't. All right. So now for the most part, I think I'm completely done here. So I think this guy's done. I think he looks great, or at least looks good enough for giving you away some free software. So he looks just like that on, he looks just like that. And then if we look at him on a mobile, then he's gonna look like this. And I think also he looks fine there. All right. So I don't think there's any problems there. So I think we're pretty much done here. All right. So so now I'm done there. Got everything done that I need. All right. So now I've got my opt-in page. I've got my opt-in page. I got my thank you page. I don't have anything for sale here, and I don't need anything for sale here. Literally, I'm going to give something to someone for free. I'm going to collect their email address. After I collect their email address, I'm going to give them away something for free. Then I'm even going to give them the opportunity to go somewhere else, and I'm going to give them the opportunity to go somewhere else and get something else for free as well. All right. Dan, you said this was great, but you spelled monetizing and pilot wrong. Yes, I sure probably did, because I fucking suck at spelling. So sure. Let's fix it, because no one likes an idiot that can't fucking spell. So let's figure it out where I put that wrong spelling at, because I don't know. Oh, right here. Monetizing. There we go. Fixed it. Even though it's telling me that it's wrong. So it's completely telling me that it's wrong, but no big deal. And pilot. All right. Pilot. Fuck it. It's all spelled properly, hopefully now. If it's not, let the grammar Nazis come yell at us and hate us. All right. For me, it's good. I personally, myself, I don't mind if there's misspellings in my funnels, me personally. I don't mind if there's misspelling in my funnels. Me, actually, I really kind of prefer if there's misspellings in my funnels, because I'm about polarity. I like to, I like it whenever people who are fucking stupid assholes decide not to buy my stuff or not to get into my funnel. All right, that's what I like. I like it whenever people who are not going to be good fits for me are not getting into my stuff. So anybody who is a little grammar Nazi and they see a word that's misspelled and they freak out and they're like, oh no, this is not professional because that one word's, like, my opinion is fuck you, you're an idiot, get the fuck off my funnel, get out of my mailing list, because if you do happen to buy some of my stuff and become one of my clients, I'm gonna blow my own fucking brains out having to fucking work with you and having to have you as a customer. And I would prefer not. I would prefer not to have assholes as customers. That's just me. Maybe you guys like assholes as customers. Maybe you guys yourselves are grammar Nazis and you prefer perfection. So for you, you probably want to go with perfection because your ideal client is probably also going to be a perfectionist because you're going to be able to resonate with that person so well. You're going to be able to talk, you know, sit and have tea and talk about all the idiots who misspell words, and you guys are going to get along great. That's going to be a perfect client for you. For me, that's not going to be a perfect client. For me, somebody who's going to go in and they're going to criticize my spelling and say, oh, John, you are giving me something for free for that normally costs $297, but you misspelled this. I know I don't want to work with that asshole. I don't want them to be my client. So for me, polarizing them and just getting them to go away, I don't personally have any problem with that. But for you, it's like I said, it's for each their own. So now there's one additional thing that we're going to do here, all right? We're going to do one additional thing right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to Cloudflare, just like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to log in. Just like that, we're going to log in. I'm going to come over here to this domain right here, and I'm going to go to my DNS, and I'm going to add a new CNAME record. This CNAME record is going to be called group convert. All right, I think I'm going to call it group convert, and my alias is going to be target.clickfunnels.com. I'm going to add that guy in there. Now he's in there. So I'm going to come back over here to ClickFunnels. I'm going to come right over here. I'm going to come over here to domains. I'm going to click on domains. Now that I click on domains, I'm going to click add a new domain because that's what I want to do. I want to add in a new domain. And I'm going to use a domain that I already own. I'm going to use an existing domain, all right? And then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put in group convert.johnvaughn.io, and I'm going to add that domain in. And I'm going to say I've already done that CNAME record. I did that right in front of you. That's how you do it. And it's going to say, let's check that, blah, 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 blah. Let's check it now. Yeah, let's check it. They haven't been able to verify my domain. Well, I haven't verified my domain. So what did I do wrong here? This is johnvaughn.io. So let's just come right back over here to ClickFunnels. I must have screwed something up. All right, let's go to domains. Let's just go back here to domains. Let's find that guy. And let's just delete him. Oh, I must remove that guy. Yeah. All right, so let's add a new domain again because I probably screwed something up. We're going to use an existing domain. We're going to type in groupconvert.johnvaughn.io. All right, that should be our domain name. Look back over here. It's johnvaughn.io, and it's at target.clickfunnels.com. That should all be correct. So we're going to add that domain in. And I'm going to say, hey, blah, blah, blah. Point that to target.clickfunnels.com. I've done that already. Created a CNAME. I've pointed it to target.clickfunnels.com. So I'm going to say, hey, I've done this step. Well, that for sure is correct. So let's check again. Not sure why it isn't liking this, but So let's just try this again, all right? We're going to put in a C name. We're going to call it group convert. And we're going to make this automatic. And we're just going to add that guy right in. All right. That should work just like that. Let's check this again, please. Check this again. Well, shit, Sherlock. Well, I can't really tell you what's going on there. It says, hey, I spelled the value wrong in Cloudflare. Well, I couldn't have done that. Couldn't have done that because I literally copied it and pasted it. Like, I literally copied it and pasted it there. So, so I don't know. Let's just try it again, though. I mean, if all else fails and you're failing and it's failing, just try the shit again. Delete it, try it again. You know, I have deleted so much stuff and just tried it over because I messed up, all right? Maybe you're thinking, no, I didn't mess up. I couldn't mess up because I'm fucking perfect. Because I'm fucking perfect, I could never mess up. Well, maybe you did. Maybe you did mess up, all right? Doesn't mean you're not perfect. You're still perfect. You're still totally perfect, all right? So let's try it again. First, let's add a domain. We're gonna add an existing domain. And we're going to call this thing group convert .johnvaughn.io. All right, I'm going to grab this group convert right there, and I'm going to stick him in to Cloudflare. I'm going to stick him in right there. It's my C name. All right, I'm picking a C name, group convert, and I'm going to put in target dot click funnels.com. I'm going to give it an automatic TTL, and I'm going to add that record in. All right, so that should be fine. Should be perfect. Now I'm going to come back over here to ClickFunnels. I'm going to add this domain in, and I'm going to see. Okay, that's exactly what I did. Target.clickfunnels.com. I did all that. So I'm going to say I've done this stuff. Looks like. Let's check. Okay, check that shit now. Please contact support if you're having issues. All right, so shit didn't work. Fine, it didn't work. No big deal. Guess what? I just want to use a custom domain is all. That's it. I want to use a custom domain and not this domain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in over here. I'm going to go to publishing here. And you can either go to publishing or I'm going to go to group convert. All right, group convert. I'm going to update that funnel step right there. I'm just going to update the path. All right, just like that. You can also come in here and you can update your path here. Group convert. All right. And I'm going to update that. And I'm also going to come in here to my settings. And I'm going to give a domain, and I'm going to actually use the community page. All right. That right there. I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to update this. All right. Now I've got a little custom domain. There we go. Now I've got a custom domain. Look, holy shit, there we go. Funnel is finished, all right? So now I'm gonna give all you guys a link to my funnel. And if you guys wanna get your own free copy of Group Convert, well, guess what? Just go through my fucking funnel, boys and girls, all right? That's all you have to do. If you wanna get your own little copy of my funnel, well, or of Group Convert, then all you have to do is just go through my funnel. Obviously, yes, once you go through my funnel, you're going to get on my little opt-in list, all right? You're going to be added to this list right here, this one right here, all right? So I'm just going to wait for one of you guys to click on that link and actually go through my process and get on my funnel, all right? I'll be able to see that coming in right here, and once I see that coming in, I'll be able to see you on this list right here where you're actually on my funnel. All right, so I can see Steve, he actually opted in and he got in the Group Convert funnel. All right, and now I can see that Steve is right here. All right, so before anybody else does it, all right, if you guys could just not do that yet, let me go in and actually set up an automation real quick. All right, so I would prefer you not to do it right now. Just wait for a minute. Let me set up this automation. I'm going to go in and actually set up an automation and hook that automation up to my funnel. All right, so if you just wait, I'm going to go create this, and I'm going to go in and put in here just as well, group convert free users, and I'm going to come in here and put in name, email. So if you do it right now, I'm not going to fucking give you a free copy, so just wait for a second. Date, time. All right. So now we're going to go in and set up this automation where I can put all you guys in here as well. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to create a zap. And I'm going to come over here to where it says ClickFunnels because I like to keep things organized, and I'm going to make a new zap. And this zap is literally just going to be a ClickFunnels. I'm going to call it Group Convert Free Users. All right, and it's going to be whenever I get a new contact activity, just like that. I'm going to use ClickFunnels, my ClickFunnels account, and then I'm going to pick that funnel. That funnel is called Group Convert. Ring, 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 ClickFunnels, pick up the phone. So I'm just going to wait on that. Group, there's my Group Convert funnel right there. I'm going to pick my opt-in page. There we go. I'm going to continue. And I'm going to pull in some samples. I did need one person to do that so that I could actually get my samples. But then that's why I asked for the rest of you guys to wait so that I can include you in my automation. I'm going to use some Google Sheets right here. I'm going to create a spreadsheet row. One thing that I need to do real quick is I need to Google Zapier get current time because I don't have this memorized, because I don't need to memorize it because basically because I know how to fucking Google search. All right, so I'm going to use this account right here. I'm going to save and continue. And I'm going to put this data onto a Google Sheet. What spreadsheet do you ask? It's going to be that spreadsheet right there. And I'm going to go in and put these guys right here. And for the name, guess what? I'm going to put in their name. And for their email, guess what I'm going to put in? I'm going to put in their email. And for the date and time, I'm going to put in that data right there. All right, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And I'm going to send that data to Google. And then I'm going to finish this up because I'm all done. So now my automation is all done. All right, so now feel free, if you want to go in and get your own free copy of Group Convert, feel free now to go in and actually fill out the form at the funnel. So now if you want, you can go in and actually fill out the form at the funnel. And you can go in and actually opt in. And now once you actually opt in, not only are you going to be actually added to this list right here, so not only are you going to be added to this list right here, you're also going to get an email sent out automatically. So you'll get an email sent out, and not only will you get the actual email sent out, you'll then also get added to this list right here. And I can see whenever you got added in and all that good stuff. All right. So now if you want, you can go in and actually feel free to opt in. And as you opt in, that data will come here. It is a little bit delayed. It's not like super, I mean, it's almost instant, but not quite instant. And then once you actually opt in, you're going to get added to, not sure why it doesn't show you that you, not really sure, honestly, why my opt-ins aren't actually showing up here. To be quite honest, it should show up here because I'm adding you guys all here. It says, let's see, now it says I've got 4 people added there. If I look over here, still didn't get my opt-in here, so no big deal there. Like I said, sometimes you just have to wait a little bit of time for, ClickFunnels to actually see that data. But feel free to go in and actually opt in if you want, and you want to get your own free version of Group Connect. That is the only way you're going to get it. The only way you're going to get it is by going in and the only way that you're going to get it is, and yes, Group Convert, that domain is not working for sure. That domain isn't working because that's not the domain. So let me just give you the domain. It's right here. So this is the domain right here. So sorry, I gave you the wrong domain because I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry about that. Sometimes you're just dumb. Sometimes I'm just not very smart, all right? So here is the URL again. You can go in and opt in right there. You can get your free copy of Group Convert, 100% free. I'm not going to ask you for any money. You don't have to pay anything, all right? Don't worry about that. So let's see if you have any questions. James says, can you make a link in here? I don't know what you're talking about, James, but if you're asking for the link to the funnel, I did go ahead and give you the link to the funnel right inside the comments. So you could just, oh, sorry. There you go. Thank you so much, Greg. I was sending it to all panelists, so sorry about that. There is the link to the funnel. You can just go in and grab it from, right there. And as you can see, the data actually comes in right into my automation. So the data comes right into my automation so that I can actually now automate stuff. Thanks to Zapier. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Zapier, for being such an awesome ass software and automating everything for us. You can see as people actually come in here, and then you can actually see, you know, people are now getting on your list here. So you can have people on your actual little list. You can see, all right, now you're actually building up a mailing list. Now people are actually getting on your email list, and you can email them and stuff, all right? So you can do all that stuff, email them. Great. So hopefully that answered your question, and that's what you were wanting. So there you go, James. No problem. Vince says, hey, you spelled the value wrong in Cloudflare. I know, I'm an idiot and I don't know how to spell, but thank you for that. Let's see, Dan says, this was great, but you spelled monetizing and autopilot wrong. Fix it before it goes live. Thank you so much, Dan. I realize I am stupid. Letitia says, which video downloader do you like again? Again, one more time, I like to use this right here. It's called Video Downloader Plus. You can find it at www.fddownload.net, fddown.net, or you can just Google, it if you want. So hopefully that helps. Tall says, how do I get short? I don't know, Tall. Tall says group funnel can be used as a member, or do we need to be the Facebook group admin? You're for sure going to need to be the Facebook group admin because it's for adding people that request to join your group. So, so for sure you're going to have to be the admin of a group. And you know, trust me, I get kicked out of a lot of Facebook groups myself. And no, you get the pro version. So this is Group Convert Pro. You get the pro version. There is no fucking light version. I mean, there is a light version, but you do not get the light version. You do get the pro version. You all get the pro version because I love you guys. That's why, because I fucking love you. You all get the pro version. If you want to buy it, you can go buy it. No big deal. Or you can just go into my funnel and you'll get it for free. Please allow, like the fucking email says, 24 hours for me to go in and get everything set up for you. All right. So yeah, Tony, had to go to doc. Any place I can go to get caught up? Yeah, sure, bro. Just click on that link right there. Just click that link. There you go. You can click that link. You can go in and get your free version of. It's a pro account. It is totally a pro account. You don't have to pay for it. We don't want your money. All right. We're gonna take your money. We're gonna take your money whenever you're good and ready to fucking give it to us. That's when I'm gonna take your money. Whenever every ounce of your body is like, God damn, I love John. How can I give this fucking person money? I just want to give him money because he's so awesome. That's when I'm gonna take your money. Until then, I'm not gonna take your money. All right. So hopefully that answers your question, Tony. And then let's see. Marie says, I'm building right now and I'm struggling with it. So good to see this. Well, great to see you doing something, Marie. So for all you lazy fuckers out there, stop being fucking lazy and go do something. Steve says, check your CNAME. ClickFunnels is spelled wrong. I know. James Reynolds says he just received a YouTube notification. That's because he subscribed to my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to it or don't subscribe to it. Either way, it's whatever. And I think that's it. What will this software do? So Phil asked, what will Group Convert do? Well, just go check out the funnel. You can watch a video of exactly what it does because there's a video there showing it actually works. So just go watch that video, opt into the funnel. On the very next page, there is a On the very next page, there's a video right here. You can just watch that video up. It's like 20 minutes or something. It's got 190 views. You can just watch that video up, and once you watch that video up, you'll see exactly what Group Convert does. But essentially, it allows you to manage, hey, Gatlin, it allows you to actually manage your group and monetize your group on autopilot through the actual software. So you can check the video out. And that will tell you everything that you need to know. So are there any other questions? Does anybody have any other questions? Are there other questions, or is everybody good? And then we can go all about our merry ways and do all the other stuff that we need to do. I think we're good. I think everybody's good. I don't see any questions. I think you guys are all good. I have to pee really bad. So since you guys don't have any questions, again, I just want to thank you for coming one more time. You guys are awesome. Click the link. You can get your free version of Group Connect. It's the pro version, totally free. And you can use that to help you grow and automate and monetize your Facebook groups. All right? So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you sometime in the near future, most likely.